Hey everyone, or I don't even know if anyone's watching these, but I wanted to bring up another subject today that was the main reason why I even started on Lexapro and Zoloft and all that great stuff. I wanted to talk to you about being in an abusive relationship, which I was in for about 3.5 years, and that was a while ago, but still it has a big impact on me, and it was very emotionally and physically abusive. He was a terrible person, and he treated me basically like a pile of shit on the floor. And he had his own demons. He was an alcoholic. He was just deeply disturbed person with all kinds of issues, and a total loser. I have to add that. But so I was about 19 at the time, and was very stupid and ignorant about everything in the world. And I thought he was this cool bad boy that I could change into my perfect man, like a lot of young girls tend to think at that age. It didn't work out that way. It just got steadily worse and worse as the days went by. He just was terrible to me. And at one point he even drained my bank account of all my money, which was very, very aggravating. And unfortunately it even resulted in an abortion that I had that was very traumatic. But I wanted to bring up something that helped me through that whole horrible process, because he basically made me feel like I wasn't worthy of anybody else. I was just a nothing, had nothing to give to anybody else. He pretty much stripped away all my self-confidence, my self-worth, just everything about myself, completely stripped it away. And I was left just this shadow, just, I don't know, empty person. Just didn't know who I was at all. And that resulted in a lot of anxiety and depression, and I unfortunately even turned to alcohol to cope with a lot of things. And that just made everything way worse, of course, alcohol and drugs. But it wasn't... So I don't know what happened one day, but he was a huge liar too, to add to all this, and I couldn't trust anything that he said. Just everything was a lie. And one day he was supposed to go to rehab, and he ended up lying to me about it, and he didn't go, and he just went to drink with his buddies and all this stuff. And I just snapped. I just had it. I couldn't take it anymore. I just picked up the phone and I told him I'd never want to see you again. And I hung up the phone. I cried a little bit, but it was the most liberating feeling in my whole life at the time. It just felt like I was free from these chains that I was in being with him. Like felt like I was literally a prisoner being with him. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen for everybody like that, but you just get to a point where someone pushes you so far and you can't take it anymore. You just put yourself first when you haven't put yourself first in a long time, but you have to put yourself first. And it's just, he's not going to be good for your health. He's not going to be good for your future. He's just going to get worse and worse and worse, no matter how many promises he says. It's not, if you know in your gut that something is just terribly, terribly wrong, you have to go with your gut feeling. You have have to just trust yourself. But it was terrifying too at the same time, because he was making threats. He said that he would go and kill my family, kill me. And so it was absolutely terrifying. And I didn't know if he was telling the truth or not. So I really had to take that risk and put myself on the line. But it was worth it to get away from his torture that he was doing to me. So, but one thing that gave me a lot of strength was, near the end when I was seeing him, I decided to go see a counselor or therapist for some help. And I didn't even know that I was going there because of the things he was doing to me. I thought I was going there just for stress and anxiety. But she brought it out of me, and she just said, "What are you doing? Why? Are you crazy?" She just looked at me like I was totally crazy. And I guess I was just in such denial that everything was perfect and, it's all going to work out. But no, you can't live in the land of denial. It's going to come and bite you in the ass one way or another. And that's what it did to me. And, if I was still with him today, I'd probably just be a complete drug addict, alcoholic, in jail, or in a mental institution, because that's where he was sending me to very quickly. So I just want you to know that even though you feel like everything is completely hopeless and there's no way out from this person that's in your life, there's definitely a way out. You just have to stand your ground, and you have to find the strength, all your strength, and do it for yourself, not for anybody else. Don't listen to what anybody else says. You have to find the strength from within. And know that, your future, you have a great future ahead of you, but if you're with someone so toxic and awful, then your future is just going to be awful. It's just going to be a dark, dark place, and you don't deserve that. Everyone deserves the best future possible. So, and he was another reason why I started on the drugs. But anyways, it was hard. I was terrified for weeks that he was going to really hurt me or something. I was shaking. I was always looking over my shoulder. But it gets better day by day. Day by day it gets better, and you stop thinking about it so much, and you just can't pick up the phone. Do not pick up the phone. Do not answer any of his calls. Change your number if you have to, because these people, these manipulating people, they will try and rope you back in to their web, and they will do whatever they can. So just ignore everything. Change all your passwords. Change everything. Change your phone. Let your family know too, you don't want anything to do with this person anymore. So just make a complete break from it. Just get away. Even move up if you have to. I didn't have that option at 19, but yeah. But you do have the strength. You really, really do. And you will feel the biggest sense of relief you've ever felt in your life once you get that person out of your life. Because they will just bring you down with them. That's where they want you to be. Misery loves company. So, if you have to, I really recommend talking to a therapist, because your family and your friends, they're great and everything, but they're not always going to be the most eye-opening person for you. They're not going to be the one that really knocks some sense into you and be like, what the hell are you doing? So that's what I recommend. And again, if you have any questions, if you need some support, I'm here for you. And I just would hate to see anyone else go through that. So I really want to reach out and do whatever I can to make you know that you're not alone. You're not a bad person. And you do deserve all the best in the world. You do. And it'll take a while to recover, but you will just get stronger and stronger day by day. And you become your own best friend again. Today I'm with a wonderful guy. We're going to get married pretty soon, and he treats me like a princess, and that's how everyone should be treated. And so again, yeah, just reach out to me if you need anything. I'm here. And good luck. Be strong. Find your strength. It's in there, I promise.